Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Kaylee and I'm a part-time reseller on eBay and Poshmark. Today I'm coming on to show you my sales from last week. So I'll give you a span of 7 days of my sales on both of those platforms. So if you're interested in seeing what's selling on eBay and Poshmark, then just stay tuned. Alright, so on eBay I sold a total of 22 items for a gross sales total of $1,042.69, and this made my average sale price $47.40, which is quite high for me, a little bit more than normal. I'm usually around $35, so I was happy to see that. And then my total cost of goods for everything on eBay was $80.54. On to the first item. This is a pair of Minnetonka men's slipper boots that I found at a thrift store for $4.99. These were more unique Minnetonkas, which is why I picked them up. They were in really good condition and I knew that they would photograph well. I had these listed pretty high because I didn't know what to expect, so I had them listed for $39.99 with the best offer. Someone sent me an offer for $27, and instead of sitting on them, I went ahead and accepted. This is an older item I probably wouldn't pick up now. I paid probably about $4 for this originally. This is a Brooks Brothers men's lamb wool sweater, rib detail. Picked it up because it was Brooks Brothers. I don't have very much luck with Brooks Brothers anymore. So I had this listed for $14.99, had a tiny bit of interest on it. I sent an offer out to watchers for a percentage off and someone accepted $13.49. Another item I was just trying to move, I paid 50 cents for this. I think I picked it up at the bins or at a consignment shop clearance sale. I think that's what it was. This is a J. Jill Love Linen 100% linen dress. I picked it up because of its tropical vibe. It was new with tags and it was 100% linen. I probably could have held out for the warmer weather to make more money on this. Had it listed for $39.99 with the best offer. Someone offered $25. I went ahead and got it moving since I had it at such a low cost. This is a handbag by Rena Wrench. I don't pick up a lot of handbags. I picked this up quite a while ago, mainly for the quality of the bag and the color of it, and I just really like the style. So I marketed it as a briefcase handbag because it was very structured and had like a business aesthetic. Had quite a bit of interest in this since I listed it about a year ago. I think I listed this. Had it listed for $39.99 but was getting really low offers, and I went ahead and held out because again I thought it was a quality bag. Someone sent me an offer for $30, which I thought was acceptable, so I went ahead and accepted that offer. If you watch my most recent bins haul, I picked this up in that haul. This is a Calvin Klein women's suit dress, size 10. Bright orange color, good for coming into spring. Out of that haul, out of the items I picked up, I estimate paying $1.06 for each piece. So about $1 for this. I had it listed for $16 and I sent out offers to watchers. So somebody accepted an offer of $14.40. This one did not last long at all. I was really happy to find this in a thrift store. I picked this jacket up for $3.99. I don't think the thrift store knew what the brand was. I'm going to go ahead and show you the tag. This is Lamb by Gwen Stefani. I don't believe that they make anything anymore. I think she's like into eyeglassware now. And moved out of clothing from what I could see. So because of that, I think these are more desirable rare pieces. This one just happened to be 100% lamb's wool. It was a tartan plaid. It was an asymmetric bomber jacket. So if you come across anything Lamb by Gwen Stefani and it's in good condition, I would say definitely pick it up. This one, once I finally got around to listing it, I think it was within 24 hours that this sold. So I listed it at $79 and someone purchased it outright, which makes me think I probably could have listed it higher and then waited a little longer to get more money, but I was happy to see that great return on investment for about $80. Another really old piece. I don't have much to say about this. They're just Chico's dress pants. I wouldn't pick these up again. Probably paid about $4 for them, had them listed probably higher when I first started, and then have since dropped the price to $12.99, and then someone sent me an offer for $10, which I accepted because I just want to see this go. Same thing with this Banana Republic sweater. I had this, I probably purchased it for about $4, had it listed for $16.99. I picked it up because it was a luxury blend sweater. That's actually what it said on the tag. So it was made out of silk, cotton, and cashmere. It was in really great condition, but I probably wouldn't pick these up again. They're just not demanding as much money as they used to. So I had this listed for $16.99. Someone sent me an offer for $10, which I accepted to get it moving. If you come across LL Bean men's cardigan sweaters, even if they are just cotton and they are in good condition, definitely recommend picking them up. They have a really good sell-through rate, and you can look those up on the solds on eBay. I had this listed for $35 and it sold outright for the price I listed it at. I paid only $3 for this in a thrift store. This is a good brand to pick up when you come across it. In t-shirts, typically I can get t-shirts for $2 or less. This one I think I paid $1.50 for. The brand's called Grunt Style, and you'll be able to identify it because it usually has things on the sleeves like a flag or their signature logo on the side of the sleeve. I've come across quite a few of these recently, and I'm picking them up because they have a great sell-through rate. Had those listed for $18. I sent out offers to watchers for $16.20, and somebody accepted. This is a Lululemon men's lightweight hoodie. I picked this up for $3.99. I had it listed for $39.99, and it did sell at full price. Now, normally I would look up the style name for this and put it into my title, but I was struggling to find this one. Usually I use Lulu Fanatics, but I'm not seeing menswear on there, so I tried to go onto the Lululemon website and just try to see if the style was current, and I don't think that it is. So I just described the item in the title, priced high and hope for the best, and it did sell pretty quickly. Had these for a while. These are priced really high. They're pretty unique vintage high-waisted taper jeans. It's got like that mom jean trend is about the time that I picked it up when that was really hot. I only paid $2.99 for this. Again, I have been sitting on them for a while. I probably should have dropped the price, but I just didn't get around to it. So they've been listed for $49.99 since I've had them, which again has been for a while. Here is the back tag. Someone did purchase these outright for $50. Here is an awesome find. I picked this jacket up for $6.99. Now, I don't normally like picking up leather jackets in men's or women's. It has to be really unique or really well made or a really good brand for me to even consider looking it up. This one had a very modern style, and it was by Barney's New York. It was like that soft leather. So I looked up comps for this. I can't say that I did a whole lot of research on it. I just had a gut feeling about it. So I picked it up for $6.99. I listed high at $150 with best offer. Someone sent me $90, which I went ahead and accepted to move it out of my store. This is a North Face men's TKA 100 fleece pullover. I paid $4 for this, and I thought that it was in perfect condition, which is why I picked it up. I intended to sell this for about $25. However, when I got home, I realized that there was a mark on the sleeve, which I noted in the description. And because of that, I priced lower at $20, and I sent out offers to watchers. So somebody accepted an offer of $18. So I went ahead and just got that moving at a low price so I could recoup my money back and reinvest it into something that didn't have a flaw. I've had this item for a good while. I think I paid $4. This is an Eddie Bauer men's pullover shirt size large tall, which is why I originally picked it up, because Eddie Bauer pieces with special sizing tend to do pretty well for me. It was a modern, desirable piece, but definitely not something that's flying off the shelf. Had this listed at $16.99 and it did sell at full price. If you've been watching my haul videos, you know that I've been trying to find a lot of athletic wear to put in my store because that's what people are looking for right now. And since I have been listing quite a bit of athletic wear, I'm starting to see them start to move. So these are a pair of Nike men's dry fit pants. These are a good size at extra large. I can usually get about $25 to $30 for any pair of Nike men's pants as long as they are in good condition, which these ones were. So I had priced at $25. I paid $5. They did sell at full price and pretty quickly. This is probably my favorite flip for last week. This is a extremely vintage 1940s, 1950s Browns Beach men's vest, and I'm going to show you the tag here in a minute. When I came across this at the thrift store, I don't like picking up vests, so I don't usually give them a second thought, but I thought maybe it was Woolrich because it was made out of wool and it felt quality, and I have good luck with Woolrich wool vests. So I went ahead and looked at it, and I saw that it was by a company called Brown's Beach Vest, which you can see here. And it just felt really, really well made. It had a small flaw right here on the pocket, but other than that, was in excellent condition. Here is the tag. So the tag wraps all the way around, but it's called Brown's Beach. If you come across this vest or something by Brown's Beach, pick it up because they are extremely vintage and sought after. When I did comps on this item, I saw some that were in perfect condition. Some of them went over $600 pre-owned. Now, I unfortunately had somebody else list this item for me, and I was in a hurry and I went ahead and set the draft live without doing more research. And I shouldn't have done that because this definitely would have sold for probably about $300 to $400. But lesson learned, this sold within like minutes of me listing it. And so it was priced at $199 and somebody purchased it outright right away. I only paid $3.99 for this, but if you come across these, do your research. Even with a flaw, again, I still think I could have gotten $300 to $400 for it, but I am super happy with $200 and a quick flip. This was another bins pickup, so again, I paid about $1.06 for each of these items. This is a Life is Good shirt, which I like to pick up at a cheap cost because they flip really quickly. I had this one in particular listed at $12.99. Usually I price about $15 to $18 for these, but I looked up comps on this exact style and that's what this exact shirt was going for, so I priced accordingly. So I paid $1.06. I had it listed for $12.99, had some watchers, sent out offers to watchers, and someone accepted an offer of $11.69. This one's actually getting returned to me because the buyer just didn't like how it fit. So I will get this one relisted, but I did want to show you the sale because this is typically about what these go for. So this is an Eileen Fisher women's 100% merino wool sweater. This was in really great condition. I picked it up for $1, I think, at the bins, and it sold pretty quickly at full price, $29.99. Now again, the buyer was really nice and they are returning it because it just didn't fit right. So I will go ahead and relist that and hope to sell it for about the same price, $30 to $35. A pair of Nike men's dry fit tearaway snap sweatpants. These were new with tags, which I was pleasantly surprised to find at the thrift store. I paid $4.99 for them. I had them listed at $39.99 and I accepted an offer of $30. Something I picked up based on a gut feeling and based on factors, not necessarily because of brand. This is just a red, thick, like denim jacket, and these sell really well for me no matter what the brand is. Because it had so much branding on it, I thought that it probably was popular at one point and somebody might be looking for it. So that's always a good indicator when it's got branding on the buttons. That just tells me that it is a quality item. And I always make sure to put in my title work chore, and then if I have any room left, I like to put barn, because that's what people are searching when they're searching for coats like this. So I sold this jacket at full price at $55. I got great feedback. I only paid $3 for this at a thrift store, and typically your thrift stores are going to price low on these because they just look like a chore shirt. So if you come across these and it's good quality, I'd say definitely pick them up. A pair of BKE buckle men's Tyler jeans. I picked these up for $7.50 at a thrift store. I will pay up for these only because they are such a quick flip. Depending on the style name, I always make sure to check the sell-through rate, but I will pay up if they do sell very quickly. So I paid $7.50. I had it listed for $35 and it sold outright at $35. Moving on to Poshmark, I sold a total of 9 items, which is a little bit more than usual for me, but I have been cross-listing more of my eBay items over, so I think that's the reason for the increase in sales, is I just have more options available to buyers. So of those 9 items, I sold a gross sales total of $291. This made my average sale price between the items $32.33. And my total cost of goods for everything on Poshmark was $33.34. So the first item I'm going to show you is this Lane Bryant women's faux leather blazer. Now, I originally intended to sell this for more. Picked this up at a thrift store for $4.99, but I didn't realize there were these like light marks across the arm of the jacket. It's kind of hard to see here, but if you look closely, you can see a couple different marks on the sleeve. So I made sure to put that in the listing, and that's why I accepted an offer so low. I think I listed at like 20, 25. Someone sent me an offer for 15. Because of that flaw that I didn't notice before, I went ahead and accepted just to get the item moving. This is a pair of heels by Mark Fisher. This isn't a brand I really seek after, but these just looked like quality. I had one little flaw here with a little scuff. Other than that, they felt like they'd been worn maybe one time. But they were just really, really like in-style shoes. This block heel's really in, the pointed toe, the kind of low heel, the nude color. So because of all those factors, I picked it up. It was only $1.99 and they sold for $37. This is a hard good item that I've had sitting in my death pile for a while, and I just got around to getting it listed. I listed this on multiple platforms and I had a lot of interest in it. I had it listed for $35 on multiple platforms, and I was getting offers. On Poshmark, I got an offer for $30, and I went ahead and accepted because that was pretty close to my asking price. This is just a Longaberger sunflower cake basket lid, so this actually belongs to a basket. But I picked it up because it was Longaberger, because it seemed unique, and it seemed like something somebody could use as decor, even if they weren't putting it to its match as far as the basket goes. So I think that was a good find. I only paid $3 for it at a thrift store. I paid a little over $2 for these American Eagle jeans. I had them listed at $29 on Poshmark, and I went back and forth with the buyer. We decided on $25, and these were the men's American Eagle slim fit jeans. I believe I picked this up at a Plato's Closet clearance sale for $4.99. I knew I wasn't going to get very much for it. I was thinking probably about $25 for it, but I knew that it would flip quickly, and it did flip fairly quickly. It's just a Patagonia fleece zip hoodie, and I accepted an offer of $23 on this. These I've had for a while and had a lot of interest on, but never got an offer that I thought was worth accepting. I paid $4.99 for these originally. They were just a pair of Zara women's sneakers. Pretty unique, have like the color block pattern on them. I paid $4.99. I accepted an offer of $38. These were a really good find. I don't typically pick up cabbie, but if you come across the cabbie animal print trousers, definitely pick them up because there's like a following for them. I paid $4.99 for them, had them listed high for a while at $50. Somebody finally offered me $40, which I accepted. This is a t-shirt I custom bleached myself. I'm not sure if any of you guys watch Rick and Morty, but it's a pretty good show. This is the Just Ricket shirt, so you can see it's got like the Nike symbol being made out, so it's a joke from the show. But I custom bleached this, had a lot of interest on it. So as you can see, I had 25 likes on Posh. I also had interest on eBay too. I think I only paid a couple bucks for this. I don't think it would have sold for as much had I not custom bleached it, so I tried to make it look like a galaxy a little bit. So I thought it was cool that so many people were interested in this item. I ended up accepting an offer of $20. And lastly is something I picked up just because I liked the style, and I paid $4.29 at a thrift store. I had it listed, I think, for like $29 on Posh, and I accepted an offer for $23. The brand is called Hummingbird, which I think is an Anthropologie brand. I'm not very familiar with it, but I just like the style of it. I like the ruching detail, the tie waist here. I just thought it was really pretty. So in total on both of those platforms, I sold 31 items for a gross sales total of $1,333.69. My average sale price was $43.02, which I am very happy with. And my total cost of goods for everything I showed you in this video was $113.88. And that's typically where I'm at. I'm typically, if I spend money, if I multiply that by 10, that's usually about how much I'm going to get back. So I think that's right on target, and you guys can do this too. Alright, so that is it for what sold last week on eBay and Poshmark. If you guys are interested in seeing this content every week, I do try to upload once a week what sold the week before on both of those platforms. If you're interested in being notified when those videos come up, you can hit the subscribe button and then the bell notification down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.